Alright, here we are, the Ormeau fire trail, coming from the upper Ormeau end. Going to go the full length of it, do a U and come back. Done this once already today, but got all the way home, went to load it up, and I lost it all. So here I am again. Tough life, huh? Well, bit of information on the vehicle. It's a 91 80 series Toyota Land Cruiser, 4.2 litre diesel, non-turbo, manual, 5-speed. There's no frills about it, it's just a vinyl monstrosity. But it's a bloody good full drive. Now these fellas, they've seen me once a day, they're going to go, what the hell are you doing back here? But, there you go. The Ormeau fire trail, it's not much of it, it's not a massive challenge. There's a couple of bits that are a bit difficult, but only a couple of bits. A bit murky today, it'd be nice if there was some sun out to give you a better video, but can't have everything. I did this once before, well not just earlier today, but the first time I did it, I had the key ring in, so it was all clatter from the keys, and I was driving one-handed because I had the camera in the other hand, and I did it, but it's a hell of a lot easier when you can do it with two hands. Mind you, that again, they say it's an experienced full driver's track. I don't know about that. A little bit of common sense, you know, don't go hell for leather like there's like it's a big race, and you can get through here quite easily. Now, I have engaged four-wheel drive. A lot of this you could get through in two-wheel drive, about too many dramas. Some bits you definitely need four-wheel drive. There's quite a large hill with a fair bit of rock. That's a definite four-wheel drive spot. But by and large, it's not a bad little track. We can't go off to the sides. The simple fact is the quarry owns that, and it's private property, and they get annoyed and start ringing the police if you do it. I've heard they get annoyed at you using this track itself because it is a fire trail. That being said, I'm a registered vehicle. I'm a responsible driver. So I should be right. Not been chased off yet. The day I'm chased off will be the day that I don't come back. So, I'm not really out of second. Could go a bit harder, I guess, but this is my daily driver, so I can't thrash it and go airborne and all this kind of stuff. This is more just a guided tour. Here's one of the hills. This is one of the places where you'll definitely need full drive if you're coming up through this way. Again, it's not a huge challenge, but it is a bit rough, it is a bit stony. And I'll just change back to first then if you wonder why. Just stop for a sec, because this bit, you don't really want to be screaming through here at 1,000,000 miles an hour. All it's going to do is cut your tyres up and you're going to be up the top here with a flat. The idea is to do some full driving, and if all goes well and all things considered, if you've got no more money to spend except for a bit of fuel that you use to do it, well, that's a good day. You know, so this isn't again, they say it's for experienced full drivers. I doubt it. Again, a little bit of common sense takes you a long way. This is only about 5 minutes away from my home. Now the the camera itself is only stuck to me dash with a bit of sticky tape, so I might actually have to stop at one stage because I just had to re-pat down some of that sticky tape. Because it looked like it started coming off. As you can see, like it's, you know, I'm back down in the first again, but it's not that difficult. It's a bit bumpy, but you know, if you use your head, again, don't go stupid, just chuck along. It's not a race. Stick to the track if you're going to come through. Don't get around up the sides because it does give people, especially the quarry fellas, it gives them the irrits, and if they've got the irrits, then life becomes difficult. If we all do the right thing, and we get to keep on doing this without too many dramas. You know, as long as you're nice about it, respect what you're doing, respect the bush, respect the fact that this is our little playground, but for a lot of animals and stuff, this is their actual home. So, just show a little respect, I guess. Yeah, because we moralise them. Yeah, there's a fence over here. You'll see it on the way back as we come back. The clowns have cut open the fence and whatnot to go up the top there, and that's the kind of thing that annoys people. You know, stuff doesn't come cheap. You know, fair enough, maybe a big company, but they've got to replace it, and it's money that, you know, they can spend elsewhere. And because people have gone and done that to them, they also become a little hostile. You have a look at it. If it was happening to you, you'd do the same. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a hill coming here. I'll be back to first, so that's up. You never really get out of second. There's a couple of places you pop into third gear, but it's another bit where, yeah, you probably need the four-wheel drive engaged. It does make life a hell of a lot easier. I said it's a murky day, you'd probably see more, it'd be a lot brighter and whatnot, but I keep saying showers, it'd be nice if it rained halfway through because we get a bit of mud and stuff, that make things kind of fun. But the weatherman's a lion bastard, as we all know. And the cloud will just hang around, it won't rain. It hadn't even looked like it. The last 2 days have been telling us to rain. Speaking of the inhabitants, I've got a stink beetle inside the car now. It could be interesting later on. So far he's been quite nice and hasn't dropped his guts all over me or the car. But tagging along. I'm doing about 20, I guess. I shouldn't say I guess. I looked at the speedo and said, yep, I'm doing 20. But as you can see, it's not overly difficult. So it's just more a bit bumpy than anything else. There is a section up here, it gets a little challenging, and if you're not sure of your skills, or you're a little, you know, not so confident in the car, or you simply just don't have any common sense whatsoever, I'd stop at that stage and just turn around and come back. Scream around like an idiot through here, you probably could, but as you can tell by all the tall timber on the sides, yeah. A bit of bark off some of these too, so I reckon some people might have actually given them a ding or two. Probably screaming around like them nuts. We're going to go to the left here. We'll go up the other way. It's pretty that's fairly challenging, but we'll come down this way first. It all comes back out the same down the bottom there, it's just a split in the road. General rule of thumb, keep to the left, yeah, in Australia anyway. These splits, they're a bit of a challenge, especially the one coming back up. That's a lot of fun. Could have done that smoother and gone right over the edge there, but I like getting bumped around. I guess if I didn't like being bumped around, I wouldn't be here. I've had a dodgy back for ages, and I find this is really good for it for some strange reason. Other people complain that it's bad on their back, but for some reason it frees my back nicely. I'd almost call this medicinal. Sure is fun. I drove professionally and I did over 1 million kilometres through this beautiful city of Brisbane for 10 years. Frankly, I got sick of driving, to be honest. But I bought myself a 4-wheel drive and went 4-wheel driving, and life's a whole heap different. I really enjoy it. Here's one of the challenging bits, obviously. Could have picked a smoother way up, I guess, but again, I didn't. That's one of the areas here that I'm willing to admit, if you're not an experienced 4-wheel driver, you probably shouldn't do it. Again, by and large, the general rule of thumb with those kind of things is keep chugging along, try to keep it straight, don't try to go diagonally across the hill. You just need to bump sideways, and if you're sideways on a hill like that, you're rolling, and if you're rolling, that's no fun. General rule of thumb, if you do roll the car and you're starting to go over, grab the bottom of your gear stick and try to pull your head towards and try to stay that way. That way if the roof comes in, you should be fairly protected. No guarantees, but now we've got this another steep bit, the bit up here that's annoying is up the top there. I probably will scrape. I've tried to figure a way to get around this thing without actually scraping the back of it, but well, the bottom I should say, but I still haven't found them. I'll try that. No. Still scraping. This is a bog standard Land Cruiser. There's no modifications apart from the snorkel that I put on it. It's basically in standard form. There's no suspension lifts, nothing. She's a good old beast. She's 21 next year and still got all the original running gear in it. You can do a lot worse with 4-wheel drives than buy yourself a Land Cruiser. Toyota in general, never had too many dramas with them. They're a good reliable vehicle. You can tell down here if it was raining there'd be a nice little mud spot there, and we could actually go through that and have a little bit of fun, but it ain't raining and there's no mud in it. What's the point? It's one of the rare places where you actually get into third. You've got a dip here, so you kind of can't get too spastic. I should have said middle.